In this video, we're going to explore substitution with definite integrals, and there's two methods that we can use, and they're pretty much interchangeable. So let's start with an example. The integral from -1 to 1 of 3x squared times the square root of x cubed plus 1 dx. So our first method is that we can just treat this like we would an indefinite integral, do the substitution, complete it, and apply the fundamental theorem at the very end of the problem. So let's start. So in this case, again, the same question that we ask when we think about u sub, whether that's an appropriate technique, is do we see a composition in the integrand? And we do in this case, so we can let u be the inside of the root, x cubed plus 1, which makes du 3x squared dx. So this is a very straightforward u sub. So we'll do our u substitution. You can see in the integrand that 3x squared dx, that's just du. So this will be u to the 1/2 du. And we integrate as we would an indefinite integral. Notice that I did not use any limits of integration at this point because this is a u integral and I can't put from -1 to 1. That refers to x, the x values along the x-axis. So this will become, we'll use the power rule, so we'll have u to the 3/2 times 2/3, and I'm not going to add c because we know that this is in fact a definite integral. So there is our integration. Now we're going to substitute back in for u in terms of x, as we would with an indefinite integral. So we have 2/3, we'll put u back in, that's x cubed plus 1, and that's raised to the 3/2 power. And now we use the fundamental theorem of calculus and apply the antiderivative evaluated at the endpoints of the interval. So we'll put in our upper limit of integration. So we have 2/3 times 1 cubed is 1 plus 1 is 2, so 2 to the 3/2. And then we'll subtract what we get when we put in our lower limit of integration. -1 cubed is -1, so here we get a 0 to the 3/2. And that will just be 0. And 2 to the 3/2 is the same thing. Let me just do a little side note here. 2 to the 3/2 is the same thing as the square root of 2. And we can either do the cubed on the inside of the square root or on the outside. It doesn't matter. So this is square root of 8. And we know that 8 is 4 times 2, so this is 2 square root of 2. So that is the 2 raised to the 3/2 power is 2 root 2. And in our problem, that's also being multiplied by 2 here. So that's going to give us a 4 root 2 over 3. And we have done our first definite integral with substitution. So notice that our method is really follow what we were doing before with indefinite integrals. Do everything until you get to substitute back in place of u, and then you can use the fundamental theorem of calculus and plug in the limits of integration. Now, an alternative way to do this is to transform the limits. So let's suppose that we have gotten to, where are we? To this point right here, the 2/3 u to the 3/2, right? So same integral, but now we're at the point where we have integrated and we have 2/3 u to the 3/2 as the solution of the indefinite integral part, right? So far that's what we've got. And recall that our u substitution was u was equal to x cubed plus 1. So we go back to this u substitution and consider our limits of integration. So let me just do this so it doesn't look so odd. Let's consider our limits of integration. So when x is -1, our lower limit of integration, right, what we want to do is transform the entire integral to be in terms of u. And that means we're going to transform the limits of integration to be in terms of u also by using our original substitution. So since u is x cubed plus 1, for the lower limit when x is -1, -1 cubed plus 1 will give us a u of 0. And for the upper limit, when x equals 1, then u will be 1 cubed plus 1, which will give us a 2. Now we've got our solution, which is 2/3 u to the 3/2 from u equals 0, that's our lower limit now, to u equals 2. And since we have transformed our limits of integration, we never have to substitute back in terms of x. So now we can just finish applying the fundamental theorem of calculus. So this was our transformation of the limits of integration. So we'll have, this will give us a 2 to the 3/2 minus 2/3 times 0 to the 3/2. And that's going to give us the same answer as above, right? 4 root 2 over 3. This is 0, and this is the expression that we've already evaluated. So what we did here differently was do the same substitution, get to the point where you have found the antiderivative, and transform the limits of integration to be in terms of u. And you can do that as early on as you would like, once you have your original substitution chosen. I usually do it in the beginning. Once I've substituted for u, I change everything to a u integral, including the limits of integration. And then apply the fundamental theorem of calculus. And by that I mean what we're doing here, right? That we're evaluating at the upper limit, the antiderivative at the upper limit, minus evaluating the antiderivative at the lower limit. And that gives us a couple of different methods to use to find definite integrals using substitution.